My name is Ben Knowles from East Coast Yacht Sales, and today I'll be walking you through the all-new Sirena 78. This boat is making her world debut at the Cannes Boat Show, and I'm really excited to get you on board. But if you have any questions about this Sirena or any other Sirena on the market, please feel free to reach out to us using the information below this video. So we're going to start this walkthrough tour in a little bit of a different area. We're going to start at the Flybridge and work our way down. But look at this semi-enclosed Flybridge of this Sirena 78. It is spectacular. Sirena can do a few different configurations with this Flybridge. You can do it more of an open style, just like this 88 over here. We also at the show have the 88, the 58, and off the bow of the 78 is the 68. These actually 3 other boats are going to go to the US to their new owners. But here we have the semi-enclosed version of the 78. You can enclose this with glass as well if you so choose. But this is a really spectacular place to just spend time on the boat. I think this is going to be a natural gathering area, just like every other Flybridge of the Sirena. But this is really quite special. You've got a grill here, so you can do some cooking. A beautiful cabinetry off to starboard here with a pop-up TV to watch the game. Lots and lots of seating. You can see how these on the port side and on the starboard side, this piece of glass can drop down halfway just to promote some additional airflow. And I have this moonroof opened up as well, and it is just opens this pilot house up really nicely. So moving forward, you've got 2 seats here for the bar in a full-blown bar with refrigerators, ice makers, plenty of storage, sink, and you can just imagine yourself entertaining guests up here on this beautiful Flybridge. Helm station is very well equipped. You got 3 Garmin screens, joystick controls with bow and stern thruster. This is a V-drive boat, much more of a simpler power plant. We'll get into the engine room towards the end of the video, but just a beautiful viewing area. You have great sight lines from the bow, and look at this huge singular piece of glass. It is just so impressive what Sirena's been able to achieve here. Really nice helm station. But now we'll head down into the salon. This is a great entrance. You can totally seal this off if you want, but you've got nice, safe way to get below. These beautiful steps. And here we are entering a beautiful seating area aft. These doors can open up nicely. Very comfortable seating area. These owners have chose to have additional storage and cabinetry, the wine coolers and whatnot back here. Notice again how these windows drop well below this cabinet. Just has this wonderful open feel to her. And this large window off to port as well just brings in a tremendous amount of natural light. And you've got this from the aft cockpit here moving all the way forward. You have 0 steps. And also look at this forward here. Look at this view. Look at all these windows here. And this galley is incredible. You have a gargantuan amount of refrigeration. I mean, look at this. Look at these Miele refrigerators here. Huge refrigeration. Great storage. Full-blown chef's kitchen here. Lots of seating for dining as well. You have a little breakfast nook over here too. but you can get a little sneak peek of what the bow seating area is like too. But these windows are tall, beautiful. This huge curved piece of glass is just incredible. So it's a really spectacular place to be on board this boat. What we'll do is we'll move aft. It's early in the morning here, so the team is just getting the boat all dried off and cleaned up for the boat show. But you've got a great seating area back here, additional storage underneath these steps. This is an additional way to get up to the Flybridge. So notice again, you have exterior access to the Flybridge and that interior access that we just used, so you don't have to go outside to go up to the bridge. Also, you obviously, I'm sure, have noticed that the lack of a helm station down here. There are a few different options. You can have a helm station down here if you wish. You can have more of an enclosed galley area if you have crew and want to have the crew to have a little bit more privacy while prepping a meal. But this nice open layout is pretty special, I think. So here we go, off to the starboard side. These walkways are very spacious. It's a nice, easy flow up to the bow of the boat. And you've got this nice protection from the Flybridge above from any rain as you move forward. And these lights naturally illuminate the side decks as well. And it just gives us this beautiful look at night when the lights are all on. But look at this additional seating area here. There's so many natural gathering areas on this boat. It's hard to determine exactly where you want to spend your time. You have this amazing enclosed Flybridge up here. You've got a nice protected aft cockpit seating area. You've got this beautiful sunning area forward here, and of course you can have some carbon poles and a sun awning if you want a little bit more sun protection as well. So just a tremendous amount of options to spend time with the family. I love these curved seats though. You can just see yourself lounging in these areas and enjoying time with the fam. And look at your tackle setup. A very substantial anchor windlass arrangement. Look at these cleats, they're just massive. Beautiful cleats. Serious hardware on board these Sirenas. The Sirena does almost all of its own stainless steel work at the factory, and it is beautiful. And now we'll head our way aft back into the salon, and I'll show you some of the living accommodations. So now walking down below, a few steps to get below into your master cabin, which is midship, and it's a full beam master cabin. There is a tremendous amount of space, great headroom, and once you're down in this master, after you take down those couple of steps, there is no other steps in here. And I love it how the headliner is just all one singular piece. There's no support struts. There isn't anything that bumps down that impedes your view of this space. But you've got plenty of hanging storage here and a nice vanity off to port. Another vanity off to starboard here. And we can walk through this area here into the head. Now this is a Jack and Jill head setup. His and hers with a Massive shower. This shower is huge. Beautiful rain shower. What a wonderful place to rinse off after a day out on the water. Walking through. Nice TV, beautifully recessed in this area. And look at the little details like the extra lighting details, the lighting details around the berth as well. Up in the headliner, just all this is well thought out on the 78. Moving forward, you've got your day head here, which is also connected with a guest stateroom with twin berths. And this twin berth stateroom also has an ensuite head install shower. So 4 staterooms, all with en-suites. And forward is your VIP. And look at the windows. You've got beautiful natural light in this stateroom. This whole headboard is just one big piece of glass. It has such a beautiful, nice feel in here. Your guests even have a nice place to lay out, read a book if they so choose, even a little workstation if you need to make a private call as well. So certainly a really nice place for your guests to spend time and feel at home. And here's your ensuite for your VIP. Now that we've looked at the accommodations, I'm going to get you to the business end of the boat. We'll show you the crew quarters and the engine spaces. This is a very large hydraulic swim platform here. You've got these steps that come out as you drop the swim platform down. These steps make it easier to get in and out of the water if you're using this as more of a beach area. And aft here, through this door, you have the crew quarters. I think I mentioned earlier that this boat was built for European clients. So this is more of a European style crew quarters where you have 2 berths off to port here. You have your head, which is a walkthrough also to the engine room. And then you've got another berth in here. In the US, this will be a little bit of a different arrangement, but we'll move forward through here into the engine room. Huge engine space. This boat has the 1550 man engines. I'll walk through this door here. You have dual access, obviously, from the crew quarters, and then from the cockpit, you've got this ladder here as well. But you can get anywhere from 1400 to about 1600 horsepower for the 78. She'll cruise in that 18 knot range, top out depending on your horsepower between 23 and 26 knots. Long range cruiser, about 1500 nautical mile of range at that 10 knot speed. She's also, of course, like every other Sirena, she is category A offshore rated with carbon fiber superstructures, keeping the weight low. But I've got in this engine room, I'm 6 foot and I probably got 1 or 2 inches above my headroom, so you've got plenty of headroom and just space to work on these engines. It's just incredibly well laid out. You've got dual generators on board, 1 to port, starboard over here, and then 1 to port right here. But just a beautiful, beautiful engine space. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough tour of the Sirena 78 If you have any questions for us, please do feel free to reach out to us using the information below this video.